Hey guys, welcome back to Sid Meier's Civilization 6, Germany as Frederick. We have just taken Kyoto, or more recently we have. And now we're going to do a little bit of city maintenance and repair some of the damage. Also, we have some barbarians to take care of over here, so we're going to go ahead and do that. We'll also probably do a little city maintenance in this game. Start focusing on some of our districts. We have a barbarian camp up here as well. We have one up here. So we're kind of surrounded by them. Need to take care of our smaller units here. As in smaller units, our early units. We're just going to post these guys up and let them sit. I'm going to bring the knight back to help out clear some of these barbarian camps down here. We will work this mine. I want this city to grow a little bit. Yeah, the city that was just there before the camera jumped. Yeah. I want him to grow a little bit. I'm going to assume that this is Paris. This is the most developed, and they have the Oracle. So that's probably Paris. But we could go right by Bordeaux. It's not even going to be an issue. Looks like we have another French city here as well, which is not going to be an issue either. They're fairly new cities, so I would not anticipate them sending any sizable units. Let's maybe focus on taking this barbarian camp out. If not, it's just going to end up irritating us. We have some good promotion on some of these units, so we're going to want to be careful with them. I have contemplated a two-front war with India. However, that would constitute us having to fight through Springar. And I really want to know where the capital is, because we might... So we have a nice clear landing right here, although we have all this cliff area here. So we'd have to launch from right in here and come around. So I might actually send that scout over in that area and have him take a look. While this turn's going on, I need to grab something. There we go. I had to get a pad rest for my mouse. Alright, let's go ahead and take him out. Trade route. I think I want to give him to... Yeah, we're going to send him to Ulm. Because Ulm could use a little bit of food and maintenance, because they need amenities and housing. So going to have to maybe focus on that. We do have an entertainment complex here. If you guys ever want to see them a little more clearly, if this helps you guys, you can see we have the entertainment district here. We have our Hansa right here, and our library. Just kind of gives it a little distinctive look to it, but maybe you guys have better eyes than me and you can see them just by scrolling in, but it can be kind of tricky distinguishing some of these from, say, like a lumber mill and such. So that's just a little something I like to use, the strategy, or the strategy view. Okay, let's take these barbarians out. Get rid of this camp. I hope you guys had a great New Year's, if you're watching this in sync with the recording. All right, so we have our library. I think I'm going to make an encampment right here, because that's going to help us out. Plus, it'll count as a district. And then maybe make a entertainment center here. And then perhaps a commercial hub right here. And although they're not in like a triangular formation, they are side by side, which will complement each other. That is not something that I was focusing on when this game started, so I'm just having to make up for that lack of insight. And that will take care of him. And go ahead and clear out that barbarian camp. And we'll let these guys sit. And we'll take a look over here. See what we can gather from these cities. Now I want to take a moment and see. Okay, we have a musketman here, a musketman here. 2 melee is usually pretty good. Typically all you would really need. And we have a musketman here who we could complement with this unit over here, or this swordsman that we can convert and do a 2-front attack. Since we will have a bombard here, we'll have a bombard here. We could make another bombard. We could also convert these catapults. Who has a promotion? Let's go ahead and do that. So we have a few options if we want to do a 2-front attack. Also, another strategy I like to do is I like to make 3 of each. Say, for example, 3 swordsmen into musketmen, 3 archers, and 3 catapults, because those can form your corps and then into armies. Or what you could do is, as they level up, just keep them separate from one another and then form up fresh units with them. So there's a couple strategies you can employ to take advantage of units if you want to do that, or just make them super powerful. That's kind of what I like to do. I don't want to take that river penalty, so we have some units that can hit him, so we'll just cross the river before I attack him. Got 3 promotions on this guy, so he's going to be really good. We're a little ways away from forming corps. Let's go ahead and take out the scout. We have a bombard here. Might bring that bombard down to clear this camp out, but I'd probably be more comfortable bringing this knight around. Let's go ahead and take out this scout. We do have Petra here, courtesy of Egypt, who were nice enough to build it for us. And that gets rid of that scout. I have yet to see a scout pillage or grab a unit, as in, say, a worker. Not that I would want them to. I don't want to convert this unit. I want to convert the swordsman. This city I want to grow so we can take a little better advantage of our districts, because right here there's just really nothing to work with. This is our Hansa. I'd like to make maybe another district here, then probably put our commercial hub here next to the water and have like a row, and then maybe entertainment complex here, and then have them in this little semicircle. Something to consider. Let's go ahead and just clear this jungle to help build that aqueduct. And our trade route. I think I'll send him to the capital. Actually, let me take a look at Athens. Okay. We'll send him to the capital. Yeah, that's fine. Right, and we'll just work this knight over. So a scout has taken over the camp. Pretty incidental. Got some nice niter over here. City right here would be really nice. Fresh water. Then you have the stone. But I'm really not wanting to build another city, but that would be a good location. Something probably India is considering doing. We're just going to move these units back in. Let's repair. Going back to the strategy view, you can also see if you have damaged tiles or damaged districts. Always kind of makes it kind of nice. Of course, we have to wait for that apostle to move. And we'll just post him up. We're a little ways off from melee upgrade. But musketmen are quite nice. They do the job very well. When supported with as many units as this, you're probably going to be just fine. Bigger numbers are good. Very helpful. And we have 2 musketmen up here. And we'll convert our swordsman here in just a moment. We're going to heal him up, so I'm going to back him up, let him get the additional bonus heal. Oh, okay, there was a unit there. So, she does have a crossbowman. That was a pikeman. I said a spearman, didn't I? Earlier, or a knight. It's a pikeman. Just want to take a little glance, make sure that there isn't anything else sneaking up on us. Kyoto's got a decent amount of repairs, but we will need those districts, so I'm okay with repairing them. Get some farm, get some good bonuses going on there. We're going to go ahead and upgrade him. I'm going to post these units up. Have you guys played a game without religion? To not be pestered by these hordes of units? See, he's still there, so we're going to have to wait another turn for him. For all those apostles to move along. I've not done a religious victory in a while. I might try one on King. Haven't quite decided. He should be fine. He will take a good little hit, though, from this crossbowman. Let's see. I think I'm going to send him to Thebes. I do like that Egypt and the Aztecs provide food on their trade routes. Comes in very handy. And we can begin our repair. We're going to put him in the city so he can get that additional healing bonus. Let's take a look. We can see what's going on in that city. It's kind of even. I don't think I really want to pull the trigger on that. We'll just play it safe for now. I don't want to lose any units unnecessarily or carelessly. Let's go ahead and get the workshop going. Here we have a nice setup. So we have our terracotta army. Then we have our bank district. As the camera jumps around, that's... I was going to say that might not be too good of a matchup, but he is promoted by 2, so that's helpful. I think Valletta will probably help us out with this swordsman. But as I was saying here, for example, we have our commercial hub, and then our terracotta army, our barracks, of course, and then our library, and then our entertainment complex, which I'm pretty happy with that arrangement. This city up here, where is it? Yeah, Trier is just not as well laid out, but with this being with this being the victory that it is, it'll be fine. And there we knocked out that. So for example, I would like to do maybe, well, we could start a library here and then maybe work our districts down this way. So we could do that. An encampment I don't think is going to be all that necessary. Egypt is pretty much a non-issue, I think. So let's see about a campus. Well, we could do the campus here, but I don't really want to. I think I'm just going to let this city grow. I'll let this city grow a little bit. And we'll consider it. Although I don't really like taking a luxury as a spot. We could also do something like this too. We would lose our rice, but we could do like a three sectional deal, but we'll let him grow a little bit. We'll have him make a musketman. And we're going to go ahead and work this copper. Okay, so Rochelle. So we might have another city here as well. Yep, we do. Okay. Good to know. Let's check our... Do we have... we don't have... We can embark. Yes. What we could do is we could send the... We'll send our scout over here and we'll just go along the shore and check India out. Okay. Next turn. Our bombard is ready here. We could probably move him over here. They think we're a warmonger. That should take care of the swordsman.
It's one thing to surmise what happened.
And now we have ballistics.
But we don't speculate on.
And we'll get some more money generated here. See, do we have the ability to work our bank here? We have 8. 11? I'm okay with 11. I'm okay with 11. Where else do we have a bank? Does Athens have a bank? Yes. Let's see. Yeah, but he's 29 food. Probably not the best idea. We don't have a bank here. No. We have a damaged tile here. And no bank here either. We could build one right here next to the river. We would lose our food. I'd rather give up the food than the production. We have plenty of food along here. So I might put a bank right here to take advantage of the river and the ocean, and then a harbor will complement that bonus plus the bonus with the theater district. So this would be a good spot for a bank right here, commercial district. All right. I'm actually thinking of just getting celestial navigation. We won't be making a navy, I don't think. Because once we take France, of course, all that's left is going to be India. So we won't even get to U-boats. I'm not too crazy about sending that chariot down there by himself. We'll just leave him kind of in this area. And I don't want to send the catapult down there by himself either. So I might do a pikeman crossbowman combo. Speaking of districts, we could consider... Well, let's go with the workshop. We definitely want to get the production going. And would hate to lose that stone. But that's definitely where we're going to want another district. So hindsight being 2020 and all, I should have planned out the cities a little bit better. But you guys are getting it. This is an early game. I was still learning it. That's my excuse. I'm sticking to it. Let's move this guy over here. I found that even following the roads really still takes a little bit of time to move. Let's heal up. Yeah, let's send that scout over here to the water line and just follow it along. Oh, check it out. A core warrior. Okay. That is funny. But I'm actually happy because that means that he's not upgrading his units. He must not have niter. I'm guessing he does not have niter. Which is a good thing. Okay. Post him up. Have you guys been experiencing crashes? I've had a crash in 2 of my games and had to start over.
Without a knowledge of astrology.
And, yeah, I was like halfway through a game that I was playing as China. And I could not get around the crash. I've heard guys say, if you go to war with units or go to war with as many of the civs as you can, that can clear it up. I've not really tried it. I know that I've heard Marble's Ears say he's had some game crashes. I know that Quill has had some game crashes. He was the one that actually brought up that notion of just declaring war on as many civs as you can. Somehow that's supposed to clear it up. I've not tried it. I've not had to. I've only had 2 games that have experienced that. What I do is I just save periodically. I don't have it on autosave. I think it kind of, I don't know, maybe it's just me. I feel like it just kind of takes up a little bit more memory than is necessary. Alright guys, I think I'm going to bring this game to a close. We have cleaned up some of the barbarian camps, or at least some of the barbarians that were invading our cities. We are working our way towards India to see what's going on over there. We're going to send the scout along there. I'm going to guess that Paris is up here, and that's going to be our next target. Now that we have ballistics, we're going to generate a little bit more money. Maybe see if Kyoto has a bank also, so we'll check into that and maybe earn a little bit more. Thanks for watching. Happy New Year to everyone. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for the shares. Thank you for being a part of the channel. It's always appreciated. And I will see you in the next game.